Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. I'm really excited for today's video. It's Guinness. It's Guinness. It is Guinness. I haven't had a Guinness in a long time. It was one of the first glasses I ever had. I think my buddy, I took over his apartment when he moved, and I think he left it. He left a few glasses. I think that was one of them. And I haven't had it in so long. I got rid of the glass to make room for other glasses. So just to kind of give you some perspective, I definitely haven't had a Guinness since I've been doing the channel. I know that much. So it's probably, I don't want to say it's been a decade. That seems too long. 7 years maybe? I don't know. It's been a long time. So I'm really excited for this. Guinness St. James Gate, Dublin, Ireland. Draught, Stout, nitrogenated, sure. For smoothness, 14.9% ABV. You got that like little widget inside. I don't know what all that means. Yeah, let's get into it. Sure, I'm pouring it in correctly. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Bruno must have heard me pop that open because he just came down here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I hope the camera's picking up that to at least a little bit. It's that like waterfall cascading kind of a look to it. The head is slowly going up. You got like, pretty darn black, brown, doo-doo water, to steal Matt from SB Review's term. And then this creamy milk chocolate colored head. Now it's a much more uniform looking beer. So yeah, I hope the camera picked that up, but if not, that's kind of like the process I went through. And at this point, have about a finger and a half of, it's nitro, the most compact bubbles ever. Does the tripod smell good, Bruno? Yeah. Almost like a little gray mixed in with that chocolate milk colored head. But yeah, it definitely looks like what I remember a Guinness looking like. Let's get into the aroma. Definitely a nice level of roast. Like wet wood. Almost like you it's not as smoky as this is going to sound, but like you had a campfire going and then it rained. It's kind of like that. But that makes it sound like it smells a little bit too roasty. Or smoky, I mean. There's a sweetness to it. Cacao nibs, not as ground up and is like super in your face as cacao powder, but definitely cacao nibs. So there is this chocolate element. It's kind of a trip, having done all sorts of other kinds of stouts. To come back to something like a Guinness and just, it's the aroma's nice, like it's holding its own compared to some other stouts I've had, for being much smaller of a beer, ABV wise at least. But yeah, it almost smells creamy, like I don't know. I don't know why nitro would make it smell creamy, so that's probably just in my head. It smells quite good. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Yeah, so it has that nitro mouthfeel to a degree. It has that roastiness. It has that milk chocolate. Like milk chocolate. It has, again, that's not quite smoke, but yeah, it is. It's like that roasty, dampened cookout fire kind of a thing. A little bit of dark chocolate as well. Unlike the look and the aroma, the taste is where it's obviously not like a lot of the big stouts I've had. It is noticeably thin, again, compared to those. I'm not saying like it's a thin beer for what it is, but like if you're like me and don't remember last time you had a single digit stout, this is going to come across a little thin. But it's interesting too how much flavors there but but then it's still thin and at moments watery. But then because of the nitro, it has like a heft to the mouthfeel. It's a trip of a beer, at least from where I'm coming from. This, at this point in the craft beer game, if you will. Because yeah, I mean, it has overlap, but then it is thin in certain ways. And man, that the length of it, lovely. And yeah, without being barrel aged, it has a little bit of a wood thing. But again, it's like this outdoorsy woods thing. The roast is definitely there, but it's not overly done. Now I've set the glass down, I see there is like some red crimson at the bottom. So it's not like motor oil at all. Like, just so we're crystal clear about that. I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm enjoying this. It's kind of nice, and I like that's a little smaller of an ABV. Maybe I'll even review 2 beers today. Whoa. If you don't know my channel, I typically only ever review 1 beer a day. But yeah, no, I'm actually quite enjoying this. We talk, not just the beer tube people, but other people I know who really like craft beer, going back to the classics, and this was really nice to go back to a classic, and I appreciate it. I'm glad I have it. I'm really glad I'm having it. But yeah, have you had this beer lately? What do you think of going back and drinking some of the classics? Are you like, go back? I've only been drinking the classics. I watch your channel to see all that other nonsense people are brewing. Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.